Anything that was ever worth doing started out by defining a plan for success. There's an old saying that goes, if you fail to plan, you better plan to fail. Nowhere is this more true than when you're designing a website or an app or a system. This is a complex process. It's a complex product, and there's a lot of moving parts and a lot of things that need to be considered in order for it to be successful. All right? In the first part of this course, what I'm going to walk you through are all the questions that you need to ask and things you need to consider and think about in order to make that effort successful. All right? It starts by answering some very high-level questions. First of all, why are we doing this? Why does a website exist in the first place? Okay? What is it supposed to do? What need does it fulfill? Why will anybody care that it exists in the first place? Okay? Who are we doing it for? Who are the people that we expect to visit and use and interact with this website? And not only that, but who are the stakeholders on the business end that also need to benefit from this? Okay? If it's your own business, then you have to ask yourself, what do I want from this? Right? What do I need to happen? Are people going to purchase my product? Are they going to sign up for a newsletter? Are worldwide fame and fortune going to be mine? What is it? If it's a client, same deal. What do they expect to happen as a result of launching or redesigning or whatever this website? What value does it provide? Huge question to both of those parties. What value does it provide to users? And what value comes back to you as the business owner or your client as a business owner as a result, right? If people find it very easy, for instance, to use your online service, then they're more likely to purchase it. If they're more likely to purchase it, that means you make money. That's value back to you. You'll hear me say that user experience is a value loop, okay? If you put value out to the people who use the product, then value hopefully comes back to you or to your client. How will you measure success is the next question. It's one thing to say, we want this website to be wildly successful. It's quite another thing to say, we'll know when we're successful when we have 1,400 subscribed users, okay? The second thing is a metric. That's a real number. It's an event that you can measure and track, okay? If you don't have a way to measure success, how will you know when you've achieved it? Finally, you want to tackle what you can realistically do. What can we pull off with the time we have available, with the budget that we have available, with the personnel and technology experience that we have available? Part of designing and developing anything is being very realistic about what's possible. Otherwise, you get yourself and everyone else into a situation where you have a never-ending project that is well over schedule, well over budget, and it makes a lot of people very unhappy, all right? So definition, in a nutshell, solves a lot of problems before they ever start. You want to define what you're doing, why you're doing it, and why it matters before you invest any time actually designing or building. Let's get started.